DreAllDay.com.
Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Today I want to talk about the three-piece triad of fulfillment. You want to be fulfilled at what you do in life. Whatever you're involved in, there are three specific aspects that must be in place. Number one, you must have some game. Game meaning talent, some natural ability, something that you can do better than most other people. What is that thing? What are those things in your life that you could do better than most other people naturally? Maybe you worked at it for some time, but you got to have some game. You don't have game and you're spending your life doing something in which you don't have game, it is impossible for you to be fulfilled. Now, if you work at a job right now and you're doing it because it pays the bills, you got to take care of your kids, listen, it's all good. But understand, for you to feel fulfilled in life, you need to be given some time at least to something in which you have some serious level of game. What do you do better than most other people? No game, no fulfillment. Number two, discipline. Discipline is your willingness to show up every single day and do the work. Discipline is what turns talent into skill. If you have natural ability at something, the way you turn it into some real skill that you can actually get paid for is you got to have the discipline to do the work, to learn, all right, how do I actually use this talent, this natural ability that I have? How do I make it marketable? How do I sell it to somebody else? And how can I do it on a consistent basis? Not just when I feel like it, but consistently. You got to have that discipline. If you don't have discipline for doing something, that means you're not going to show up every day and do the work. And then human beings, even though we are beings, we want to be and just exist in the world at times, we are also made to work. All right, we're not working. If you spend enough time in your life not working, you don't have anything to work on, nothing to really do every day, life gets really boring. And you know what usually happens to people who retire, and you know anything about that, they end up dying. You know why they die? You know why people die after they retire? It's not because they're old, it's because they ain't got nothing to do. All right, human beings, we need something to do. Even though life is not all about work, some of life is about work. All right? It's not about no work at all, and it's not about work 100% of the time, but you need something to do. All right, human being who doesn't have anything to do, they don't do anything every day, they're boring. What are they going to talk about? They don't do anything. All right, why do they even want to go to sleep at night? They haven't used any of their energy. So the discipline showing up every single day doing the work is, again, what turns the talent and the game into actual results. So you need discipline for that thing that you're going to be doing, whatever it's going to be. And number three, you need some energy. You need excitement, some passion, some fire. In other words, you have to give a damn about the thing that you're doing. So if you have some natural ability or something and you're willing to be disciplined in it, but you're not actually, you don't really care about it, you're not excited about it, you don't have any energy for it, that's not the thing you should be doing. You need to find something that you actually have some passion for, and game, and talent. And discipline, rather. So these three together, this is the triad of making things happen. The thing about this last one, about fire, about passion, is that sales is a transfer of emotion. Any of you ever taken a class on sales, or you ever read a book on sales, you've done any training on sales, you notice what they tell you. It's a transfer of emotion. The way that you transfer your emotion to another person is just through your energy. So the way you sell a product to somebody is just letting them know how much you feel good about it, and that makes them feel good about it. And think about this. How many of you, everybody who's watching this, has ever bought a crappy product? You bought a product and later on you realized that it was just a piece of garbage and you wasted your money on it. The product was not even worth the money that you paid for, not even half of what you paid for. Everybody's done that. We've all made that mistake. So the question is why? Why did you buy that crappy product? Are you stupid? You didn't realize how much of a piece of junk this product was? No, you didn't realize it. It doesn't mean you're stupid. What it means is somebody sold it to you. They sold it to you because they sold you on the emotion that they had for the product, which transferred to your emotion for the product, which is why you bought it, because emotion overpowers logic. So when you have the emotion that you're excited about what you're doing, it sells other people to be excited about what you're doing, and they're not even logically looking at exactly who you are, what you're bringing to them. They're not doing a logical analysis of you. They're just going off the emotion. When you have that positive emotion for what you do, other people pick up that positive emotion, and that's how you make sales. This is how people can sell crappy products that are not even good, because the transfer of emotion has nothing to do with logic. So this is why it matters so much, why you need to have some passion for what you're doing, while at the same time having the logic of being disciplined, while at the same time being honest about yourself, about what you're actually good at. That's the triad. So let me recap these three pieces that you needed to triad for fulfillment. Number one, you need some game, some natural ability and talent. Number two, discipline, willingness to show up every day and work on it. And number three, some passion, some fire, some energy, some excitement for what you're doing, so that not only can you get yourself excited to show up and do the work every day, but also to get other people excited to go along with what you have going on in life. And since we are humans and we're social creatures and we're interconnected, you're going to have to deal with some other people, not just with yourself. So you need all three of these to make it happen. So all that said, tell me the best thing you got from this vid by sending me, of course you can comment, but send me a text. I got a text line. You can text me, tell me the best thing you got from the vid. You can ask me any question, and you can get my daily motivation text message, which I send out every day to everybody on my text list completely for free. My number is 305-384-6894. It's down below in the description. And my new book, The Third Day, The Discipline that Separates the Pros from the Amateurs, The Decision, rather, separates the pros from the amateurs. You can get that book for free. All I ask you to do is cover the shipping by going to thirddaybook.com. That link is also down below in the show notes. So send me a text, go get your free copy of The Third Day, and work on your game. Dre, all